Chosen one, this message found you exactly when you needed it. Not by accident, not by coincidence. This is divine timing. You're not here by mistake. You were guided here because there's something powerful growing inside you, something the world hasn't seen yet. Your glow-up isn't just coming, it's already in motion. And when it fully reveals itself, it's going to shock everyone who ever doubted you, and even shock parts of yourself you didn't know existed. This is your confirmation. Keep going. The world hasn't seen anything yet. There's something people don't tell you about being chosen. It's lonely. It's painful. It's a silent war inside you. Everything you're going through right now is building you for a glow-up so powerful, so undeniable, that it will shock everyone who ever doubted you, overlooked you, or thought you would stay stuck where you were. Today, I'm breaking down exactly how your glow-up is unfolding in 7 stages. Listen closely, because you're going to recognize yourself in every one of these chapters. Before we move forward, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. This is a message that every chosen one needs to hear. If you feel the truth of this message resonating within you, drop the number 77 in the comments. This isn't just a number. It's a powerful signal to the universe, showing that you are aligned with divine purpose and ready to step into your blessings. Only those who are truly chosen will stay until the very end. And for those who do, deeper truths will be unlocked, your spiritual clarity will grow, and the blessings hidden within this message will become clear. Remember, this is wisdom that reveals itself over time. Revisit this video as many times as you need to harmonize your mind, body, and spirit with the truths being shared. Each time you return, you'll uncover something new, something profound that you may have missed before. Now let's begin. Chapter 1: The Invisible Struggle. Before anyone ever claps for you, before anyone sees the glow-up, you go through a phase that feels almost unbearable. It's the invisible struggle, the part nobody talks about because it's not pretty, it's not glamorous, and it's not something you can post about. You wake up every day carrying dreams so heavy that sometimes you wonder if you'll ever be strong enough to hold them. You smile and laugh around people like everything's fine, but inside you're carrying battles that no one even knows you're fighting. You're dealing with fears you can't explain, doubts that creep in late at night, and pressure that feels like it's crushing your chest. You have goals in your heart that sometimes feel so far away that you wonder if you're crazy for even believing in them. You see other people getting opportunities, winning, living easy, while you feel stuck in the same place, trying so hard just to keep yourself afloat, trying so hard just to stay hopeful. And the worst part, you can't even really explain it to anyone, because unless someone has carried a dream inside them while living a reality that doesn't match it yet, they won't understand. It feels endless. It feels unfair. It feels like you're being punished for wanting more, for asking for a bigger life. But you're not being punished. You're being prepared. You're underground right now, hidden, protected, covered, just like a seed. Nobody claps for the seed. Nobody gets excited about the roots growing in silence. But without those roots, the tree can't survive the storms. Without those roots, anything that grew would collapse under pressure. This invisible struggle is building your foundation. It's teaching you patience when you want to rush. It's teaching you strength when you feel weak. It's teaching you to trust yourself when everything around you gives you reasons to doubt. Because when you finally rise, and you will rise, you're going to need everything you're learning right now. The glow-up will be big. The blessings will be massive, and the weight of it will crush anyone who didn't build their roots first. The invisible struggle is not proof that you're losing. It's proof that you're chosen. It's proof that something powerful is growing inside of you, something that no one else can see yet. And when it finally breaks through the surface, it's going to be undeniable. It's going to shock everyone who thought you were finished. But for now, don't hate the process. Don't rush the struggle. Respect it. Honor it. Because this right here, this hidden season, is where real greatness is born. Chapter 2. The Awakening. One day, something shifts inside you. It's not loud. It's not a huge moment you can announce to the world. There's no spotlight, no parade, no sudden breakthrough that everyone can see. It's quiet, so quiet you might almost ignore it. It starts with a feeling, a tiny nudge, a small voice inside that whispers, "You were made for more than this." You wake up and realize you don't see things the same way anymore. The life that once felt good enough now feels tight, like clothes you've outgrown. The places you used to find comfort in now feel empty. The people you used to pour into now seem draining. And for the first time, you don't blame anyone for it. You just know you're not supposed to stay where you are. You can't stay small anymore. You can't keep pretending you don't feel the pull towards something greater. Maybe you can't even put it into words yet. Maybe you don't know exactly where you're going or how you'll get there. But what you do know is this: staying the same is no longer an option. You're tired of being tired. You're tired of shrinking yourself to fit into spaces you've outgrown. You're tired of giving your best energy to people, jobs, and habits that do nothing to water your soul. And in that quiet realization, something powerful is born. That tiny spark you feel inside you. That's your awakening. That's your soul waking up from a long sleep. It's the part of you that was buried under fear, doubt, insecurity, disappointment, standing up and saying, "No more." It's the beginning of remembering. Remembering that you were never meant to live life playing it safe, hiding your light, surviving one day to the next. You were meant to live. You were meant to build. You were meant to shine. You were meant to lead. The awakening doesn't erase your problems overnight. It doesn't magically give you all the answers. It doesn't fix everything, but it shifts something critical. It wakes up the fighter inside of you. It reactivates your faith in yourself. It reminds you that you have choices. You have power. You're not stuck. You're being called higher. At first, it might feel lonely, because not everyone around you will understand the change happening inside you. They'll still expect you to play the old roles, keep the old routines, laugh at the old jokes. But inside, you know, that version of you is already dying, and the new version of you is just getting started. The awakening marks the true beginning of your glow-up, even if nobody notices it yet, even if there's no evidence on the outside yet, even if you still have days where you doubt yourself, because the most important part has already happened. Your soul said yes. Yes to growth. Yes to healing. Yes to rising. And one day, not long from now, you'll look back and realize that quiet little shift was everything. That tiny spark became the fire that lit up your whole life. That silent decision you made within yourself was the beginning of a future you can't even fully imagine yet. Your awakening was not random. It was timed perfectly. It was necessary, and it's proof that you're about to step into something bigger, brighter, and better than anything you've ever known before. Chapter 3. The Silent Work. After the awakening, you step into one of the hardest but most important seasons of your life. The season of silent work. This is the part nobody warns you about. This is where most people give up. Because it's not glamorous, it's not exciting, it's lonely, it's slow, and it often feels like nothing is happening. You start doing the work behind closed doors. You start reading more, feeding your mind with new knowledge and perspectives. You start working on your body, getting stronger, healthier, more disciplined. You start healing old wounds you've been carrying for way too long, the ones you thought you could just move on from without actually facing. You start cutting off toxic energy, people, places, habits that don't align with who you're becoming. You start fixing your mindset, catching yourself when you slip into self-doubt, pulling yourself out of negative spirals, reminding yourself of who you are, even on the days you don't feel strong. You put in the hours, you stay up late, you wake up early, you miss parties, you say no to distractions that once had a hold on you. You show up for yourself over and over, even when nobody else is clapping, even when it feels like nobody sees you. You stop wasting time trying to prove your worth to people who are never going to value you anyway. You stop explaining your dreams to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. You stop shrinking yourself to fit into conversations and environments that drain your soul. Instead, you start investing your energy into things that build you, not break you. You invest in your growth. You invest in your peace. You invest in your future. And guess what? Nobody claps for you in this season. There's no standing ovation. There's no viral post. There's no "good job, we see you" from the people you once thought would notice. It's just you, your discipline, and your dream. You start to realize that real growth isn't loud. It's silent. It's private. It's invisible at first. It's the kind of progress that doesn't show up on the outside until it's already deeply rooted on the inside. You'll have days when you wonder if it's working. You'll have days when you feel like giving up because the results don't show up fast enough. You'll question yourself. You'll doubt the journey. You'll fight battles in your mind that no one else knows you're fighting. But the real ones know. The silent work is where the loud results are born. The private battles are what lead to the public victories. The lonely nights are what build the strength that makes you unstoppable later. The discipline you build when no one is watching is the very thing that will make your glow-up undeniable when the time comes. This season isn't meant to break you. It's meant to shape you. It's meant to teach you how to be consistent without validation, how to be focused without applause, how to stay hungry even when the world sleeps on you. Because if you can stay committed in the silent season, there will come a day when the results are so loud you won't even need to explain yourself. Your growth will speak for you. Your life will shout what your mouth never had to say. But it all starts here, in the quiet, in the shadows, when it's just you and your dream. Don't run from this season. Embrace it, master it, because the silent work is where legends are made. Chapter 4: The Shedding Season. Here's something nobody really wants to talk about, but it's one of the hardest truths you'll have to face. You can't glow up without letting go. This is the season that feels the heaviest. It's the one that will test your strength, your self-worth, and your commitment to the life you're stepping into. It starts subtly. At first, it feels like little shifts. A conversation you used to have that doesn't feel right anymore. A person you used to vibe with that suddenly feels distant. A situation you once accepted that now feels like a weight around your neck. And then slowly but surely, you start losing things. People you thought would be by your side forever begin to fade away. Friends who once seemed inseparable start pulling back. You realize the relationships you invested in didn't actually serve the version of you that's waking up now. They were there for the old you, the one who didn't know her worth, the one who didn't set boundaries, the one who didn't believe she deserved more than what she was settling for. It's painful. It's painful to watch people walk away who you thought were your people. It's painful to realize that the habits you thought were harmless, the things you once relied on for comfort, are actually chains keeping you tied to a version of yourself that you've outgrown. It feels like you're losing parts of yourself, and in a way, you are. But here's the truth. You're not losing yourself. You're just shedding the old layers. You're clearing out the clutter so you can step into your new life. The shedding hurts. It hurts because it's like walking through a rebirth, and rebirth is never easy. You'll feel the sting of cutting off toxic connections, letting go of friendships that no longer align, saying goodbye to the things that once gave you comfort but now hold you back. It will feel like you're losing pieces of your past, but you're not. You're making room. Room for the new, for the upgraded, for the real you who has always been there underneath it all. You cannot step into your next chapter, your next level, while carrying all the dead weight from your old one. And that's what this shedding season is all about. It's making space. Space for your new mindset, your new habits, your new life. You cannot climb higher while holding on to things that weigh you down. You cannot elevate with baggage from your past still dragging behind you. Letting go is hard. Letting go is painful. Letting go feels like you're breaking apart, but it's absolutely necessary. It's the price of elevation. It's the price of growth. It's the cost of stepping into the next level of your life. You'll start to realize that your life is about to change in ways you can't even imagine yet. And the reason some things, some people, some habits had to go is because they were never meant to go with you to where you're headed. They can't go where you're going. They weren't meant to rise with you. And as much as it hurts to let them go, you'll come to understand that it was necessary. You can't have a glow-up if you're holding on to things that keep you in the dark. You can't rise if you're constantly weighed down by what's already dead. So, even though the shedding season is painful, embrace it. Don't fight it. Lean into the discomfort. Let the old version of you fade away, because it's time for the new you to emerge. And when the dust settles and you look back, you'll see that the shedding wasn't loss at all. It was freedom. It was the start of your true rise. Chapter 5. The unrecognizable growth. Then one day, you look up and you realize, without even knowing exactly when it happened, you're not the same person anymore. You've changed, not just on the surface, not just in how you look, but deep inside. You're calmer now. You don't react to everything like you used to. The drama and chaos that once controlled you no longer affect you. You've learned to stay grounded, to breathe through the tension, to protect your peace. You're stronger now. You've been through hardships and come out of them with a quiet strength. You don't just survive, you rise. You know who you are, and nothing outside of you can shake that. You're wiser now. You see things clearly. You don't get caught up in illusions anymore. You trust yourself more, and you don't waste time on what doesn't serve you. You've learned the lessons life tried to teach you, and carry that wisdom with you. The things that used to break you don't even move you now. You used to let little things affect you, but now you stand strong. People who once had the power to make you doubt yourself no longer do. You've built a foundation that nothing can shake. You carry yourself differently now. It's not arrogance. It's quiet confidence. You walk with purpose, speak with intention, and your presence reflects who you've become. Your standards are higher now. You no longer settle for less than what you deserve. You don't tolerate disrespect or negativity. You've set a bar for your life, and anything below that no longer fits. Your energy is peaceful now. You've learned to conserve your energy for what matters. You don't entertain drama or toxicity. Instead, you attract calm and peace into your life. And it's not just you who notices. Others start seeing it too. They notice the change, how you carry yourself, how you handle life's challenges with calm strength. Old friends won't recognize you. They'll feel the distance because the version of you they knew is gone. Old environments won't fit you anymore, and the habits that once tempted you no longer have a hold. Because you're not just glowing on the outside, you're glowing from the inside out. The light people see in you comes from your inner growth, the work you've done within yourself. And nobody can fake that. You can't fake true peace, true confidence, or true strength. It shows. It shows in how you move, how you speak, and how you carry yourself through life. So, when you realize how far you've come, it's not just the outside changes. It's the growth within, the inner transformation that has made you unrecognizable to others and to yourself. That's the true essence of your glow-up. Chapter 6. The Return in Power. At some point in your journey, a moment will come, one you might not even be planning for, when you find yourself walking back into the rooms, the environments, the spaces that once made you feel small, the places where you once shrunk yourself to fit in, the places where you second-guessed your worth, the places where you quietly endured being overlooked, doubted, underestimated. And when you walk back in, you won't need to announce your arrival. You won't have to prove anything. You won't need to shout your success, your growth, or your glow. Your presence will do all the talking. The energy you carry will be undeniable. It will be a silent roar, one that commands respect without you ever having to demand it. People who once doubted you will be stunned. The ones who whispered behind your back, who laughed at your dreams, who thought you would never rise, they'll have nothing to say. They'll feel it without you uttering a single word. Your growth will be the answer to every question they ever asked about you. And the truth will hit them harder than any words ever could. People who abandoned you, who disappeared when you were at your lowest, will be silent. They'll watch in quiet disbelief, realizing too late what they lost when they walked away from you. But by then, you won't even care enough to gloat, because you'll have outgrown the version of yourself that needed their validation. You'll have transcended the need to prove anything to anyone. By the time you return, you won't be seeking revenge. You won't be fueled by anger or bitterness, because your glow-up was never about showing them what they missed out on. It was about showing yourself who you could become. It was about redemption. The quiet, powerful redemption of fulfilling the promises you once made to yourself. It was about honoring the version of you who kept believing even when nobody else did. You'll realize your glow-up was personal. It was sacred. It wasn't for show. It was for your healing, your evolution, your destiny. You didn't grow so you could throw it in their faces. You grew because your soul demanded it, because you deserved it, because you were always meant to rise. When you return to those old spaces, when people look at you and wonder how you became who you are, you won't even feel the need to explain, because you'll know. True power doesn't seek attention. It just is. It's felt. It's recognized without force. It stands tall without needing approval. You're not just coming back. You're not just revisiting the places that once made you question yourself. You're coming back stronger, wiser, healed, untouchable. You'll have a peace about you that can't be disturbed, a confidence that can't be shaken, a glow that comes from deep within, the kind that no amount of external praise or criticism can influence. You'll carry yourself like someone who knows exactly who they are, exactly where they're going, and exactly what they're worth. And that's the real victory, not proving them wrong, but proving to yourself that you were always right to believe in your own power, even when nobody else could see it. Chapter 7. The shockwave of your glow-up. Finally, there comes a moment, a breathtaking, undeniable moment, where your transformation can no longer be hidden, where everything you've been building inside, everything you've been cultivating in the dark, bursts into the light. And when it does, it's not quiet, it's a shockwave. Your glow-up will ripple through the lives of everyone who ever underestimated you. It will make people pause. It will make people whisper. It will make people stare. Not because you sought attention, but because real transformation demands it. It cannot be ignored. It's the kind of change that makes people rethink how they treated you. It's the kind of glow that leaves a mark long after you've left the room. You'll shock your old friends, the ones who counted you out, the ones who thought they knew your limits, who thought they had you figured out. They'll be stunned by the new strength in your voice, the new fire in your eyes, the new peace in your spirit. They'll realize they only ever knew a fraction of who you were meant to be. You'll shock the people who left you behind, the ones who thought you were a lost cause, who thought you'd never recover, never rise, never heal. They'll realize they walked away from a miracle in progress, a masterpiece still being painted. Some will try to come back, but by then, you'll understand not everyone deserves access to your new chapter. You'll even shock yourself sometimes. There will be moments when you catch a glimpse of yourself, in a mirror, in a decision you make, in a way you handle a situation that would have once broken you. And you'll think, wow, I really made it this far. And you'll realize you are living proof that survival can turn into success and pain can turn into power. But here's the real truth. You didn't just change, you evolved. You didn't just level up, you transcended. You rose above everything that was meant to destroy you. You outgrew environments, mindsets, relationships, and even versions of yourself that were too small for the greatness inside you. You grew so tall in your spirit that the ceilings they tried to keep you under simply shattered. And the most beautiful part is, you didn't become someone else. You didn't fake it. You didn't lose yourself trying to impress anyone. You didn't build a false identity to look successful. You simply stripped away everything that wasn't you. You became who you were, always meant to be. The real you, the chosen one, the one the world was waiting to see. Because your glow-up isn't about revenge. It's about revelation. It's about revealing the truth that was hidden under the hurt. It's about unveiling the strength that was forged in the fire. It's about showing that the setbacks were setups, the betrayals were blessings, the delays were divine. Everything was working for you, even when it felt like it was working against you. Every tear you cried, every lonely night you endured, every doubt you silenced. It wasn't wasted. It was preparation. It was shaping you, sharpening you, building you into someone even you hadn't fully met yet. The pain had a purpose. The isolation had a reason. The waiting had a meaning. It wasn't punishment, it was positioning. You are the chosen one, handpicked by life, marked by destiny, favored by something far greater than circumstances. You carry a calling that can't be copied and a light that can't be dimmed. And your glow-up? It's inevitable, it's unstoppable, it's ordained. And yes, It's going to shock the world. But it won't shock you, because deep down, you always knew. You always knew you were different. You always knew you were built for more. And now, finally, the world will see what you've known all along. You were never meant to blend in. You were born to stand out, brilliantly, unapologetically, and powerfully. This is just the beginning.